Bad George. Michael Strahan from GMA mocks co-host George Stephanopoulos and displays an embarrassing personal photo of him live on air. On Tuesday's Good Morning America, Michael had been discussing the most recent leg of Taylor Swift's sold-out The Eras tour. Actually, one of the largest Swifties is seated at the desk, Michael joked. George smiled and said, "I'm og, yeah." George made a joke, and everyone at the desk laughed. Michael held up his phone with a photograph of George on it and stated, "You're an og, George, but I bet you didn't know I pulled up this photo of you." In preparation for the Taylor Swift event, George was sporting a cowboy hat with the numerals 13 and 21 encrusted in rhinestones. "I was in full girl dad mode over the weekend," he admitted. "George, don't blame the kids," Michael forewarned. In response, George said, "I'm gonna blame the kids. They created the caps," according to him, and inked his hands as well. "It was an amazing performance," George acknowledged. "The absolute best live performance I've ever witnessed." He persisted in gushing over Taylor's performance as though it were the finest thing ever seen. Michael was a good sport about it and let George speak about the fun he had with his daughters in the spotlight. Michael Strahan, the presenter of Good Morning America, seems a little uncomfortable following the public roast of his wife's spouse for lacking grilling skills. Lori Bergamotto, a lifestyle expert, was present for the Right Stuff feature on GMA. Michael was joined by Lori as they discussed the top grills for summer and Memorial Day weekend cooking. The Weber Genesis Smart 325S gas grill was among the top grills Lori mentioned to Michael. She pointed out that it has a clever software that makes sure every meal is prepared to perfection. Michael responded, "There are times when you get distracted by other things and forget. If you're my husband sometimes, you don't know how to grill, right?" Lori shouted. "And unpleasant uncomfortably," Michael responded, "Okay, sorry, Nick." As she yelled Nick Barnhorst, Lori's husband, she exclaimed. Everyone on the set, including Michael, had to make a statement on that blaze. Michael exclaimed, "Woo," as he surveyed the set. "I just burned my spouse on the grill, but anyway, this is the one if you're a newbie and want to learn how to be a grill master," Lori said. "This will keep you on pace, and it's very user-friendly," she said in closing. Michael joked, "You burned him presumably like he burns the steak." In the midst of frequent absences from Good Morning America, Michael has been concentrating on a new project. His future on the morning show has been the subject of fan speculation. Michael, 51, advertised his hosting position on the $100,000 pyramid on Instagram on Thursday. With the caption, he made the announcement that there will be a new season of the show. "Prepare for July 9th. My role as host of ABC's #100K pyramid has returned." Commenters were ecstatic for the former athlete. One person commented on Instagram with the following statement, "I can't wait and I'll be watching Michael Strahan." Another fan remarked, "Awesome, we love you hosting it." "Cannot wait," a third supporter wrote. "I'll keep an eye on Michael. Yes, it's one of my favorites. And host I get to play along," another participant added. Other fans have been making predictions regarding Michael's appearances on GMA in the meanwhile. In the midst of the commotion, the former NFL player revealed a startling truth regarding his talk show gig. In addition to his job on GMA, Michael presents the $100,000 pyramid on ABC and appears on Fox's NFL Sunday. Despite having ended his football career more than 10 years ago, Michael claimed in an interview that being a sports star has its own special qualities. "Nothing ever replaced the feeling of putting on a uniform and running out of the tunnel." He told Boardroom, "No matter what I've ever done, from going to space to anything." Fans flocked to the comments section of his Instagram post where he posted a clip of the interview to show their support.